ZBR probably has to be one of the worst forest guides I've ever seen.
ZBR might be the worst forest guide in Gorilla Tag, and I'm not even lying. He's so annoying, bro. Like,
ZBR, pack it up. And you defended Lana as well. D1 glazers are. Oh my god, bro.
This has got to be some of the saddest I've seen in my life, bro.
If you haven't been up to date recently with the Gorilla Tag community, there's been a lot of hate going towards one person, and this person being none other than the forest guide named ZBR. And in today's video, I'll be going over the recent drama and hate which has been tied up with ZBR. Despite being a forest guide and doing what forest guides are supposed to do, such as stink justices, he has been constantly hated over all social media for what seems to be no reason. So before we get into this drama, don't forget to like, subscribe, and enjoy today's video. Just for my audience or anyone who is genuinely curious about who ZBR is, well, he's a well-known TikToker, YouTuber, and a forest guide. He has approximately 22,000 followers on his TikTok and approximately 5,000 followers on YouTube. And it seems that everyone has recently been hating on him for what seems to be no reason. But either way, let's just dive straight into it. First of all, I saw this situation more on TikTok, yet nothing on YouTube mostly. However, on TikTok there's been hate for recently everything that he has done. But either way, the first big situation is the fact that he would explain how people could get banned in Gorilla Tag, going into depth for what can and can't get you banned. Now these videos were not a problem for anyone at first, but as ZBR explained them more, the more hate got spread to him. For example, he would say long arms could get you banned, such as buying sticks or using world scale on Steam, which is a valid statement. But then he goes on to talk about being uncatchable, and people didn't like this one bit. But let's just have a look at the footage to show what got him so much hate in the first place.
As a forest guide, it's only my duty to tell some of you guys what you can get banned for in this game, because some of you guys don't know. But don't worry, I'm gonna inform you. So let's begin. Griefing lobbies. This can be using soundboards, using an AI voice troll. It can also be being too good in lobbies. But hold on, let me explain. Let's say, for example, you're in a game and you are literally outrunning the lobbies. You're like TTT Pig or Pepsi D and you're just staying alive for way too long. If you're just running around in walls and branches and, you know, everyone's been tagged and they're still trying to get you and you're still not letting them tagging you, then you're just being an unfair player and you're not even being fun. And that is reportable.
So after looking at that footage, you may be curious, why did everyone get so mad at this one video? Well, it's because he said that you can get banned for quote-unquote being too good in a lobby. And no one liked this one bit, causing him to get a lot of hate on his account. You see, a lot of people didn't understand the fact that if you're quote-unquote untaggable, then it causes a major disadvantage, nor is it really allowed in the code of conduct. ZBR said if you play in a lobby for like half an hour and didn't get tagged, then that's bannable. Now, I feel like this is fair, but I'm not really good enough at the game to really have an opinion on this. So comment what you think about this down below. However, explaining the TOS of Gorilla Tag was not the only thing that he was hated for. Recently, there has been some drama that has surfaced with the content creator named LanaVR, and it was proven that apparently she was racist as well as doing some other weird things. But either way, there was loads of hate put towards ZBR due to the fact that he defended LanaVR, and it got to a point where he even had to make a follow-up video after that to really explain what was going on. Either way, let's just have a look.
First off, I want to say I do not accept the things that LanaVR did. What she did was really, really bad, and she is going to get backlash for it, and I do not support it. You see, the difference was just too far for me. I can't let a content creator, or really any content creator, go around getting deference from people. Listen guys, no matter what, or no matter whatever the content creator has done, whether they fake cancer, which I'll go on to for Biscuit VR and other content creators, or said slurs, death threats are not okay. And that's literally the main reason why I made that video. Some of you guys don't listen though, because I literally said the main part of making that video for LanaVR because of the death threats. The death threats are not allowed, and you guys should never make death threats to anyone.
So after looking at that video, he tries to explain that he made the video due to the fact that they got death threats, and he couldn't stand that because he thought nobody deserves death threats no matter what they've done. But to sum it up, a lot of people hated ZBR because of the fact he defended LanaVR, and she allegedly used this to quote-unquote glaze bait. However, despite the fact I've explained for what he's been hated for, such as the LanaVR situation, now we'll be interviewing him so he can not only explain his side of the story, but his entire situation as a whole.
So, who are we with today?
ZBR, known as King ZBR, and yeah, I'm a forest guide for Gorilla Tag.
I think, is it only on TikTok? Or is it on, I'm pretty sure it's only on TikTok, but there's been loads of hate and stuff. The first question, when you explained the code of conduct, why did that get you hated so much?
So, one of the rules which is on the board is uncatchable. It basically does mean when you're outside the map, or basically you're not catchable. However, there is a rule that people haven't heard of, and I'm guessing because they heard of this rule, they think I made it up, even though, one, I can't make up rules, and 2, I'm just a messenger. But people think as if I made up the rule. Basically, if you're lost in the game, you're stalling the game by running deliberately for like 10 minutes plus, you know, and people can't get you obviously, and you just keep running, like ruining the game, you can actually get reported for that. Now, it's very unlikely. Like this rule is like very unlikely, and even myself, I haven't even reported anyone for that. But it's very unlikely, but it is still a rule. Even Greater Tech devs have said it themselves. It is a rule. It is known as well in the Discord. People have said it as well. But for some reason, people are coming at me for it, saying that I'm making up the rule, and then they're bringing stuff like Happy or TTT Pig, for example, in it, when the rule is actually like, it's kind of present time. I'm not sure if it's recently, but it definitely has been added now, and it should be known. So I said the rule, and I'm guessing, like I said, many people didn't know about the rule, and then they came at me for it.
It's honestly quite stupid, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even understand people, man. They're not. Yeah, it actually gets to a point.
For the second question, what is the Lana VR situation, and why are you also getting hated on for that?
This one is also another stupid one, really. So basically, there's this content creator, Lana. I mean, everyone knows, so I can speak on this now. And I'm going to even tell you something which is going real worse. This girl content creator, she was really good content creator. You know, people loved her. You know, they loved her fan code, etc. But yeah, she recently came out and admitted to saying the N-word, like, before her career. Before she started GTA, she admitted to saying the N-word. She then got a lot of backlash. People start hating her, stuff like that. Now, that's normal, really. As much as I don't like to say, because, you know, we shouldn't be hating, but, you know, it's normal. People hate, etc. And it was normal. She said the N-word. She was going to get some backlash. Now, keep in mind, I don't support her. And I've said this in countless videos. I do not support what she's done, okay? And I did say she needs to expect backlash. You should not be sending death threats. Like, I was saying this beforehand, all right? Keep that in mind as well. But when I heard about Lana getting it, I couldn't deal with it in the sake knowing that community and people even from my community are saying death threats, sending death threats to her, or sending death threats to any content creator. I made this video because of the death threats, and that we should calm down because no one in the community deserves death threats. No matter what you are, no matter what you've done, we shouldn't be sending death threats. It is morally wrong, and in fact, in some states, it's illegal.
Third question, how have you dealt with the hate? I'm presuming this is going to be easy to answer, but how have you dealt with it?
Oh, easy. I just ignored it or just retaliated back. Like I said, I have confidence in myself, real life and in this game. No one's going to try to bully me around. I know what I'm saying and I know what I stand for. I've been chosen as a forest guide respectfully because they saw me, they saw what good person I am, and I'm going to stand up for it. If I know something is right and what I'm saying is right, I will stand up for it. I'll just ignore the hate. So I've been living it.
For the fourth question, have you been warned about losing the stick by all this drama recently?
No, like I said, I didn't do anything wrong. In fact, Gorilla Tag follow me on TikTok if people don't know, and they've even seen my content. And I told people if I was doing anything bad or I've done supposedly anything too bad, I would have been warned by Gorilla Tag, but I haven't been warned because I haven't done anything bad. So I'm saying this hate is so pointless, quite futile as well.
Well, I guess for the final question, do you have anything to say to the viewers?
Make sure you stand up for yourself. You know, many people are going to hate on you for anything, and if you know you've done nothing wrong and you know that you're right, you know, like you generally know you're right. Don't just be so arrogant and say, oh, I'm right. Like, generally know you're right, and if you know you haven't done anything wrong, stand up for yourself. Don't let people bully you, because internet is a dangerous world as well. Like, you have the good side, but you have the dangerous side, and people will try to bully you, try to put you down, but you shouldn't let that happen. Many content creators quit because of that, and it's quite sad. But, you know, you shouldn't do that. If you love content creation and you love doing it, I don't see why in the world you would want to stop.
And just before we end the interview, just so you guys don't think ZBR here is a fake, would you like to go show the people watching the stick? There you have it, guys.
Hello.
This is the new one as well. There you have it, though. Real moderator stick. This isn't fake. And this is the end of the interview, because I don't know how to end interviews off well.
Considering you've now watched what I first said about this entire situation as well as interviewing ZBR, it's about time we come to the conclusion of this video. So first of all, let's round up this drama once and for all. It is 100% confirmed that ZBR was hated because he did what other forest guides didn't do and actually went into depth about the code of conduct. This got him loads of backlash, and he was also hated due to the fact that he made a video on Lana VR. However, he specified that he doesn't support what she has done and believed that she would have got backlash for her actions, and overall only made a video defending her because she was getting death threats and then got jokes about her dead father. He only defended for what he thought was right. But either way, what do you think about the situation? Comment it down below. Also, please don't forget to like, subscribe, as I'm hopefully going to hit 100k before the end of 2025, maybe 2026. Please don't forget to also join the Discord server too with the link in the description. Anywho, thank you all for watching this 5. You made it to the end of the video. I appreciate you all so much, and I'll see you all in the next Gorilla Tag video.